Hey, what up everyone? I'm Cynical, and this is Gems of War. And today we're going to be going over the spoilers for the upcoming week of September 15th, 2025. We'll also be going deeper into the world event. One thing I'm trying to keep up with for sure. Guild stuff. And Vault event, of course. But I'm going to set this, I'm trying to get it going even quicker today. Get some action on the screen. Don't have a thumbnail though. Don't have a thumbnail. I'll make one later, maybe. We'll see. Kind of just getting on here, doing it, making sure, doing my thing. Even if it's not to the fullest, I guess. Get a point on the scoreboard, you know. Gems of War. Don't want a blank, right? Avoiding the blank today, pretty much. Yeah. Alright, let's go over the spoilers while this auto battle plays. And then check out your adventure board. There's magic deeds on it. I might do that just to make sure I get them today. Guild stuff, Vault event. Yesterday was a crazy one. I was going off the deep end about Freddy Fart Fiddler. And I think I am close already. I didn't really... Yeah, whatever. You know, it's whatever at the... Whatever, dude. Refresh that. Click on this. I think starting not... I think starting later on Saturdays is probably better than starting earlier, so I didn't really, it's kind of calculated, even though, I don't know, it's semi-calculated today, not to start right on time. Probably should start at like 11. But hit that like, turn in your ticket to the train, Trey with the 5, thank you so much, bro. We're gonna do this. I'm not gonna complain, because it goes to the wrong people, right? Equals... There. So we are 5 towards that. Just something we do every month. Nothing new. We haven't hit it yet. We're almost halfway through the month. But Trey just got 20% of it, right? Is that right? Yeah. Let's go. 4 more of those and we made it, and I'll do it as well. And it'll be double your money. Right? Alright, we're on this, that. Alright, we're doing the spoilers. Let me unplug this controller. I don't even know if it helps, but I feel like it can't hurt. Let's do it. Alright, what are we got going on next week? Next week, we have a Blighted Lands week. Notorious for having crappy mythics, I think. There might be one now, but, you know, traditional, notoriously... Mythic's not very good, right? Or maybe that's, one, I don't know, it might be okay. I'm trying to think of the mythics from there. Blighted Lands week next week. Blighted Lands Underspire, Blighted Lands Epic Trials, Blighted Lands Event Key Drop Table, Weapons in the Soul Forge, Glory Shop Troop, all that stuff. Blighted Lands. The guild event next week is Invasion. Easiest guild event in the game. They give you the troop that just destroys the towers. You can use multiples if you want. Sometimes there's an older tower killer you can use. I don't even do that and it's still easy. Blighted Lands and Invasion. Tuesday we got Fell Roost. Faction event. If you want a bunch of gold. Wednesday, a new pet. It's a pirate. Skeleton or voodoo pirate, I still can't tell. Eye patch, pirate hat. That's all I can really see. But it's new. Thursday is Diabolist, right? Diabolist class event. And then that weekend is Guild Wars. We got a red restriction. I will go over some teams on probably Tuesday, just to juice up Tuesday, because Tuesday needs it. So if you don't usually watch on a Tuesday live stream, defensive teams, offensive teams for Guild Wars that weekend. Everything else, though, on Monday, Soul Forge, all that. Teams for the invasion will be Monday. But Guild Wars next weekend. So just to recap, Blighted Lands Week, Invasion Guild event, Felroost Faction event, New Pet on Wednesday, Diabolus Class event, and then Guild Wars on the weekend. Can't hang out at the moment. We'll jump back to lurk and listen for the drive home. No problem, dude. Saturday morning, I feel ya. I'll probably be talking with you later, right? I'm down today. Let's go do that Sentinel. Or something. Something like that. It's like we saw the Archmagus, but we didn't get the robe. I think that's cool, though. We don't have to get the robe. I think just seeing it, getting it on video, is pretty cool. Looks like we're going to win here. So if you wanted to complete your epic trials via not even having to play the game, you could do this. And I think you would win. You got a lot of durability on the bottom troop there and our toe tech. And we won. Starry Dawn Bird. Buy it because it's cheap. 200 gems for 5 copies of that. And if you buy it every time after every fight, you end up getting a fully ascended pet for the kingdom. Part of how they're giving you enough pets for your kingdom power to where you don't have to be doing that right now during the vault event. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is let's get these magic deeds. Put it on video so people watching be like, oh crap. I didn't look at the adventure board. There's magic deeds there. I better go get them. Why are magic deeds good? Because they're super rare. They're hard to get. They're purple. Purple kingdoms are magic kingdoms. Even if you're a beginner, you should grab these. Everybody throughout the whole game should grab these pretty much. I mean, unless you have every magic kingdom fully leveled, which is kind of hard to do. There's 5 of them. It's hard to have any one color, you know, 5 kingdoms from one color like fully. The one you would do, though, first, obviously, is magic, so purple. Get all those magic kingdoms leveled, get your magic stat, make all your troops hit harder. Should be the, yeah, one of your goals. It's just getting one troop, like getting, whatever, just a random troop, like Diamantina or something. Like, that's cool, but you can't use it everywhere in the game at all times. You can use an extra magic stat everywhere in the game at all times, so stats are really good and you should always be going after them, but not like hyper focused on kingdom level and power. Beginning of the game, then once a month, mid game, or maybe once every 2 weeks, whatever you want to do. Then end game, you kind of, it's like your main thing that you're doing. You already did everything else, so there's nothing left to do. Classes are on 100, all your factions are 2,500, you know, you're already in a good guild and everything. There's not too much else to do, so then you go back to your kingdom level and power and you just hyper focus on it super in game. But as you're like beginner, you really want to make sure to get those easy to get low hanging fruit like soft caps. Mid game, you're kind of just checking it out every once in a while because you're not going to be able to do it like every day unless you're doing it wrong and you're like spreading out your resources on a bunch of different kingdoms. You kind of want to be focusing to get the soft caps on, you know, magic kingdoms first and then, you know, everything else after. So it's like a lot of stuff like that are like that in this game, like where you do it a lot in the beginning of the game and then you have to like chill out in the middle of the game and then you do it a lot again at the end of the game, like opening keys, kind of. I don't know. Maybe not everything, but there's some things like that where you have to know when to like let off the gas, put on the brakes a little bit, save up resources for certain things instead of just always, well, I got it, so I gotta buy it because I have it and I got the $5 and it costs $5, so I gotta buy it. But you don't, well, save the $5 up for something else that's better. That'll help you more instead of just buying it because it's there and it's for sale. Alright, so that's that. We got those magic deeds. Nice. Let us go do the world event because I am trying to help my guild out. We are on stage 15, which is pretty good for a vault weekend. Kind of want to get this done by Thursday, but it doesn't always happen We're halfway through stage 15, which isn't too bad on a Saturday morning. As long as people are still doing it, but some people probably are checked out. It's the vault event. They're like, I'm done with that guild event. I don't really care. It's kind of a selfish way of thinking, but I don't hate it, because it's like 3 days out of the month where super valuable to be doing the vault event. So that's the only time I don't hate being super selfish, is like doing the vault event instead of the guild event. But it is a little selfish. Like, you should probably jump on, do a little guild event, and then go do your vault. Well, we got Secra or Tau Ray. It was alphabetical. Well, it's rarity order first, and then alphabetical if they're the same rarity. QRST, so Secra is worth more than Tau Ray. Spider Queen is lower rarity, so it doesn't count. What's up, Beg? What up, Yoke? What's everybody up to today? Anybody bring a topic of discussion? Anybody do their homework? We do not have Ecotl here. This is my team. I'm still using it. It's still working pretty good. Got the Ruby weapon. Always a good choice, especially in a world event where you got a spell damage medal. So every time we cast it, it's doing way more damage than it usually does to every single enemy, and it's just hitting their HP. So it negates their armor. We don't need to touch their armor. We can just touch their HP, and they'll file a police report. We don't have Ecotl though, which is what we're kind of looking for at the start of the fight. So if we don't have that, then let's just get up our Ruby weapon. I think I'm at the point. I think I can still one-shot. There we go. That's as good as it gets right there for a world event. You cast one time and you kill all the enemies in one cast. And we got our Proxy Avenger, which is mythic rarity, so it's worth the most. Yeah, I'll do my Guild Wars team for next week on Tuesday, but you already know what it is if you have been following along the channel. Like, you got a sneak peek, you know? It's the team I always use for Red and Elemental. I'm going to test it out in Guild Wars. I'm going to run with it. There's probably better teams you could do, honestly, for Red. But I got to take my own creation that I have faith in and see if it works in Guild Wars. If it doesn't, then, you know, I'll know for next time. But it's my, you know, I'll tell you later. I don't want to, Fairweather fans, I have to wait till Tuesday. I don't know why I'm taking skulls and whatnot. I guess that one was an extra turn. This is an extra turn. Might as well. Just in case. Bang. Yep. See? They didn't all die. Yeah, you could definitely do that, Beg. Any kind of Takshaka, Chrysanthrax. It's a color restriction, so you can do like the traditional, like, superpowered teams. It's not what I'm doing, though. I'm gonna try something, my own creation. Alright, let's see. How many of these should I do today? So she's just here for backup. She's not supposed to be killing, but we'll cast her. It's good damage. Let's do this. Then this. That's all. 2 casts, win. 2 damage casts, at least. Alright, Matron Valine. Highest rarity. My chat is, like, way down here. Alright. So, we don't have Ecotl. Ecotl's, like, not... For some reason, we haven't got it once yet. But, could do this. Weaken them. Got this now. They're reviving and summoning and whatnot. We still don't have Ecotl. Let's do this. I think I need to get my other troop up too. Oh, great. Now I got webbed. Wonder how hard it hits with web on. 5. Now we kind of have to wait for this web to go away. We could just take some skulls. Just cast, why not? Ooh, that did a little more. Alright, now we got cleansed. This will do 1 gem. We just don't have anything. Do this, get a kill. One less Weber over there. This thing might. Nope, 30. Yukado? No, yep. There we go. There's lots of spiders in here, I noticed. You want to kill them before they start webbing you. Maybe you can, you can't put on Orpheus, never mind. Not lots of spiders, but there's a spider fight like every 4 fights or something. There's another one right here, though. Proving me wrong. Now we got this. I want to jump on them pretty quick so they don't web me up. There we go. There we go. That's the way to do it right there. Like, don't even give them a chance to web you. Alright, how many more fights am I going to do here? Let's see where I'm at in, like, the guild. Maybe we can go up a spot or something. I'm at 17th. That's not too bad. See if I can get up to 16th at least. We'll get 500 more points. Arc Proxy will definitely help us towards that. It's the highest level fight. Or the one worth the most points, anyway. Ecotl, where you at? Nowhere. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy, old pal. Getting webbed already. Let's do this before it gets webbed. Plus, it does an explosion anyway. Ooh, lots of web gems. Let's do this. Okay, one thing left. This would only do 1 gem. Grab that. We need like brown, blue, or red. Don't have any of it. Just start hitting it. There we go. Does make this a little slower, like the whole process of the guild event with all these webbers. I guess I should have known with the names that they had for, like, this is Matron Valine and Tao Ray and whatnot. Silken Queen. They're all like webbers. Alright, it's alphabetical. LMNOP so M is worth more. Do we have the Ecotl? No. Yes, we do, but we don't really need it. Let's do this first. Ooh, now we can do it, see? Now it's right back up. Let's get this out of here. Get this out of here. Do this. Getting deeper. Hit him pretty hard there. Kill it. Let's do this. Alright, they're out of here. Keep checking where we're at. I just want to go up a spot. Alright, we went up a spot. That was easy. Maybe I'll go up. Maybe I'll go up enough. Maybe I'll go to like 6,000. That was too easy. Shout out DC United, man. He sent me some gifted gems and he's kicking butt in the guild event. Putting the channel on his back for the gameplay. Well, for multiple things, but right now he's representing the guild. Let's do this. I'm pretty good at, I don't know, hopefully I do good at Guild Wars. I'll definitely play all the Guild Wars fights for sure. I'm like trying to still like do all my guild stuff. Like meet all the requirements, do the same amount I usually do in the guild events. Let's do this. We got webbed. Probably have to get up our Harpy Night Song. Oh, we got killed. Got a decent amount of summons on this team, though. Like I said, if you start dying, like if you start losing your first slot, you might want to move. It might be my cue to move her up top now. Usually wait until I lose the troop. Oh my goodness! They're really trying. Trying me on for size. Trying to get me. So we got purple. Trying me on for size here. You get cleansed. Alright, see all the summons we're getting? Like, we're gonna probably not lose, but that's our cue. Alright, we need that to cleanse bad. Just try getting up that thing. I guess. Gotta coddle. This. Or we got this. Still win, but like I said, maybe that's our cue. Be switching our team a little bit. Go like this, so if somebody dies, it's this instead of that. It's only blocking on blue, so it's no big deal. Taka Taka Wand, red, empower. Yeah, or just Taka Taka Wand Taka. They don't penalize you for using the same troop. I don't think, you know? Not even on defense now. And they keep webbing, it's pretty annoying. I got them both. Stop webbing. Still got him though. Alright, one more fight, then we'll check where we're at. So weenie webbers. Spider-Man helicoptering through the town with his webs. He puts them on the wrong. You don't put them on his wrist. It's a prevert. Swinging by his crotch. We might as well do this one. It's like worth the most. Pretty hard fight. Mythic battle, 190 level. We got it. Okay. Now we just need this. We got webbed on the stupid Harpy Knight song. Just get up our ruby weapon, hopefully. Brown, blue, red. There's some red. Just don't web me. Thank you. Alright, now we should hopefully. Yeah, that's like easy to get points here. But the next person's pretty far ahead, like 8,000, so stop there for now. 14th place. Trying to do my share. That's the world event if you're still doing it. As I am. And but now we'll get to the main event of the evening or the morning, which is the vault event. Hopefully y'all are doing well at it. Getting lots of vault keys. Lots of verses, gaps, gems, offers, Dragonite. What you getting? Here, I'll go to the forum. I'll get my own topic of discussion without like going into the. Let's see what they're saying. Slow loading times? Slow loading times right now? Is that true? That's from like 4 days ago. Alright, let's see how many gaps I got. Probably not too many. Yeah, I still only got one. So let's try to go get Freddy. Maybe he will be appearing today. Maybe he took the day off yesterday and he's more willing to come out and play today, you know? Gotta put on a non-Orpheus or Anu medal so it doesn't add a little animation to every fight. Go to Senna Mirage because it almost always works, and it definitely works this week. We're gonna use our Iron Hawks. No turns for you. Let's copy this one for later usage. I guess I already have it copied. Guess I never turned the game off. But for gap farming, we're gonna want 3. There we go. Let's see if we can find Freddy today. Will we have better luck today? This person said, what you were expecting to happen would actually happen. Loading time since reset yesterday has increased massively. It used to be a single scroll bar, but as per the video, it is now 3 or 4 at the start of every battle. I've restarted app multiple times, restarted router, and you can see from attached speed test that my connection is very quick and not the cause. I'm located in Asia, so people in Americas and Europes may not be experiencing the same issue. How often does this happen? When does it begin happening? Before every battle, whether it be PvP, Explore, Pet Rescue, etc. Steps to make it happen again. Start a battle. Alright, so the dev here responded. You'll get another reply in your ticket, but in the meantime, I will follow up with the devs just in case there was anything that went out last night, but currently I don't see any server alerts. I think they're just cheaping out on them, for real. The less players that play every day, the less the average is. I think they're cheaping out. This person says, thanks, seems to be fixed or resolved itself. I still think it was slow for me yesterday, but it was the first day of the Vault event, so you kind of have to take that into account. She has a horrible internet connection, she says. I think it's a woman, Jetto. Or whatever. This person says, I have a similar problem with intermittent 2x loading times on PC and phone. It is not happening consistently, but randomly in PvP and Explore. I had the same issue yesterday, for real. Just had endless loading screens in Vault event. Vault is unplayable. I've tried playing the game on both of my internet connections, and all I get is long loading, ruining my entire gap. This person says it's been okay today, so really not sure why it happens when it happens. I can say for sure it's not my internet, as everything else works fine, and I can attest to it on 2 broadband connections. Please get this investigated and fixed as soon as possible. I'm gonna buy Deeds. So that's what I was saying yesterday. It seemed a little bit slow. I wonder if they do it on purpose during the Vault event. That'd be my tinfoil hat statement. Well, we keep getting Cindy. Cindy really out there on the corner strutting her stuff for me. Yeah, don't start a gap when it's slow. That's true. Yeah, if your internet's being slow that day, it would be smart not to run a gap, I guess. Just verse hunt. Hey, it's first time I've seen this. I leveled up. This is the new screen. For me, this doesn't matter. You know, you want to keep it even. Beginning of the game is when this matters. The mastery selection, what you choose. Because you're trying to get your mastery weapons. And if you choose a certain color, you get a certain weapon. So you got to choose a certain color a certain amount of times, and you'll get a certain weapon sent to your mail. So the order you choose these in only matters at the beginning of the game until you hit like level, it's like 150 or 200 or something. It's pretty quick. And depending on what you chose. If you chose correctly, then it should all be done by like 150 or 200, around there. Maybe 250 the max. Then you'll have all your mastery weapons. But, you know, you choose brown first, red second, purple third, yellow after that. You know, in that priority order. For certain weapons. That'll help you in the beginning of the game. The sooner you do it in that order, the sooner you'll get those weapons, the sooner those weapons can help you. But once you get all the weapons, all the mastery weapons, you just even them out. Because that's all, it doesn't really matter after that. Just even them out, so it's harder to see which one is I need more of, but they're the same. They used to have the number like right under the color. I don't know if I love that. Hey, it shows like your stats down there now. 11 attack, 23 HP, 17 armor, 8 magic. That's just from my hero level. Jetto is a woman? Okay. No Taka in Guild Wars, but Chrysanthrax is there. Drowned Sailor, King Heliodor. That was one message on the forum. They're talking about how slow the game is this week. I don't know if necessarily not today. I should put a ticket in when mine's slow too. Does everybody put a ticket in when it's slow? Alright, we gotta get all these extra animations out of the way. We're at the beginning of the day. Here's that Underspire Sentinel drop rate is far too low. I don't even want to click on it because I put a message in there and they're probably like dragging me. Which I don't care. I'll just put my opinion and then I never come back. So I don't care what they're saying. But yeah. The Sentinels and the Underspire. It is like a rare troop. It is really hard to get. If you have been doing the Underspire since the Sentinels came out, and you've been doing every single room and buying extra torches, and you probably... I would feel like complaining too if I didn't have all of them by now. But it's when the other people jump in that aren't doing that and pile on and make it look like more of an issue. They're not really trying as hard as they should be. They're not really doing it the right way. And they jump in there and they're like, yeah, me too. Yeah, it's been this long, you know? They just reference how long it's been and how many they got. It's been this long and I only have 2 of them and one of them's a duplicate. And I do the Underspire every week. But then they leave out key details of, like, they're doing, like, 2 fights. They're going to, like, the 4th dragon and that's it. Or they're going to the 2nd dragon and that's it. Or they don't do it every week, they do it every other week. Or they don't buy any torches, they just do their free torches. Or they leave out key details, but they still pile on. So that makes it look like a bigger issue. I think it's kind of like... I don't feel like complaining about the Sentinels. I have 5 out of the 6. And I do a moderate amount of Underspire. I don't even go super hard at it. And I have 5 out of the 6. So that's probably like, somebody was like, okay, well that's why he isn't complaining, because he got lucky and he got like 5 out of the 6 without too much work. But that's just like my experience, you know? That's all I can base my opinion on, is my experience. And to me, it doesn't feel that unfair that they added in a thing. Okay, so there at a time there was no Sentinels, right? So you could go to dead ends and get nothing for it. So the devs are giving you something. It's kind of like pity keys. It'd be like complaining about pity keys almost. People are complaining about pity keys when they're complaining about not getting all 6 Sentinels. They added that into the Underspire so you would have something to do when you went to all those dead ends. That wasn't there at the beginning of the Underspire. You just went to dead ends and you got nothing. So they added that in just to help, you know, be nice, for real. And then people complain about it, like, probably makes them not want to be nice in the future. It'd be like complaining about pity keys. I only got this many extra keys for... Pretty much like you're getting unlucky in the Underspire, so they're giving you something extra. It's kind of like you're getting unlucky during the Vault event, so they're giving you something extra. It's not supposed to, like... You're not supposed to get all 6 of them by half-assing the Underspire every week and doing it wrong. Having all the Sentinels would be a person that does it every week, goes every fight, buys extra torches, goes all the way to the 7th dragon, goes to every dead end. Those are the people that should have all 6 Sentinels, not every Tom, Dick, and Harry that, you know, touches the first fight in Underspire. But you got every Tom, Dick, and Harry that has a forum account piling on. I think, like, the people that have all 6 Sentinels, it's still a really cool thing that you had to put in some effort. It's still rare. We should have some of that in the game. Like, I like that. Where not everybody has the thing, and, like, it's kind of like a badge of honor. Like, I got all 6 Sentinels. Like, it's... What else is there in the game that you can say that's that cool? Like, having all the boss troops isn't that cool. Tons of people has that. Having all the dragons, not that cool. Tons of people have it. Like, what's 20, 30 kingdoms? That's about it. And that's boring. To have all 6 Sentinels, that's kind of like a cool thing. Like, not everybody has. It's kind of cool that that's even a thing. Like, there's something in the game where you could say, yeah, I got all 6 Sentinels. Like, it's pretty rare to have that. But people just want, they want everybody to have it. Still didn't get Freddy. This is pretty crazy this week. Testing my patience. I always say, just keep going. All you can do is go faster, do more. Keep going. It's testing my patience for my advice. Usually works for me. Alright, we got a Nomapalooza bug report on the forum. It's in a different language, though, so I can't read it. I mean, at least I don't feel like reading it. I could probably figure it out. One says, investigating gap gnomes in PvP. Well, why are you in PvP anyway? So I don't even want to read that. Investigating urinals in the female bathroom. How come this urinal doesn't work very good? They bought cheap urinals for the female bathroom. Investigating stovetop ovens for my car. Why does this stovetop oven not work very good in my car? Why does this urinal not work very good in this female bathroom? I'm gonna complain about gaps in PvP. How about don't do them in PvP, numbskull? Game crash when selecting gym mastery on level up? Oh, it didn't happen to me. I usually crash when there's a crash. Got some pet food there for some gold. Still looking for Freddy Fart Fiddler. Flower Dragon duplicate. Hey, that's... did you guys ever answer my question about, are the Floral Dragons in the Soul Forge yet? Maybe I could look somewhere. Like the... Bet you we could look it up. How do we look that up? They're probably not in the rotation yet, I would guess. Just Google. Can't Google that, though. It's like a good example of something you can't Google on Gems of War, so you still need YouTubers to keep track of everything. Because if you Google, like, our Floral Dragons in the Soul Forge rotation, it doesn't know how to... doesn't know the answer. This it? Trying to find the website. I don't go to it very much. I can't find it. Oh well. I don't think they are, because I feel like every time I look at the Soul Forge cycle, it's a Gem Dragon or a Stellarix Dragon. But, you know, they're trying to, it's like the thing I was saying with the Sentinels. Like, to have Chrysantherax, they're still trying to make it a little bit, like, rare. Because it's the newest one. So not everybody's supposed to have it until they put out the next one, and then you're, like, expected to have it. So until they put out the next dragon, it wouldn't be crazy that you don't have Chrysantherax. I'm on the wrong thing. You're not supposed to get Chrysantherax as soon as it's put into the game, like, for real. $600 for Floral Dragons. See how it's Garnisherlin? Anyway. I think they're not in there yet. Potentially, unless somebody corrects me in the chat. I'd assume they're not there. So somebody's griping about getting a bunch of duplicates. But I don't know. That sucks, I guess. Especially the amount of eggs that they open. They might have a gripe. But then people pile on after that aren't doing it right. That's my problem. I feel like the complainers in the forum, like the original poster usually has a legitimate gripe. But then other people pile on that aren't actually trying the right way or doing the right strats to get the thing, and then they just pile on with like very little information on how they're going about it. Like, I've opened 6 eggs and I still haven't got it either, bruh. I opened like 300 of the cheapest egg and I still haven't got Chrysantherax, dude. Opened like 1,000,000 gem keys and I still haven't got Chrysantherax. Me either. It's super rare. These are the people that pile on. They've opened a bunch of gem keys and glory keys and guild seals and they haven't got the 6th dragon they're looking for. That they leave out that information, they just agree. Yeah, me too, dude. I don't have it either. It's been this long. I'm exaggerating a little, of course. Alright, come on, Freddy, bro. Where are you at today, man? He's inside watching cartoons, eating cereal. He's sleepy. Stayed up all night. Playing video games. Talking on AOL Messenger to strangers. Saying crazy stuff. Sneaking sneaking like a couple of his mom's like fruity drinks out of the fridge. Wine cooler. Freddy stealing his mom's wine coolers. Staying up all night. Talking on AOL Messenger and whatever it was called. To strangers, just saying crazy stuff, seeing what they say. Playing WCW vs NWO Battle Royal on N64. Running outside at 3 a.m. Getting on the trampoline, doing a backflip. Now he's too tired to wake up this morning. He's got things to do. He needs to come out and play and give us a verse. He keeps sending his woman out there. Who does he think he is? Prince Don Juan? Sugar Free? I don't know. Almighty Suspect? Making her walk the blade. Come on, Freddy, you top hat wearing pimp. Sending your woman out to do all the work. Just show up for once. Shady character, looking through the blinds. The hell is he? You'll trade Freddy for a Sentinel? Yeah. I would too. I'll trade my one Freddy for my last Sentinel. Get a badge of Anu, that's nice. Getting a decent amount of medals at least. Haven't been able to run too many gaps because Freddy is farting on me. Look at this loading though. That's what I'm talking about. That's ridiculous right there. I should not still be talking about the loading. Isn't that crazy? So between having loading problems, like example on the screen, and not getting Freddy, I'm having a pretty terrible vault event. I'm not like putting in my usual amount of effort either, so it's like a triple whammy. Luckily, there's been 2 vault events in the last 3 weeks, so it kind of makes up for it. But come on, man. Loading is like the worst thing. Like, Cliffies, crashing, game not working right, bugs, glitches, super long loading. Like, that's the stuff I hate. I don't care about, like, not being able to get the last Sentinel or getting a bunch of duplicate dragons. Even Freddy not coming out isn't that bad. But, like, loading and glitches and Cliffies and bugs and... like, that's the stuff that makes me mad, because I can't do anything about that. I can always go... I can do more boss chests, I can do more Underspire, I can get more Dragon Knight, I can try harder, I can go faster, I can play more. But when the game is, like, loading forever and crashing and there's bugs and glitches, like, that just makes me mad. That's the worst thing. So it's been a little bit slow with the loading, which makes the problem worse. Like, I gotta go faster, I gotta do more, but then it's loading so much. That's irritating. They're slowing me down when I'm just trying to play more and do more and go faster. So that wasn't too bad right there. Still like the spinny orb in the bottom right. You got this loading bar that... I think it would just be... all I want it to be is consistent. Like, whatever... just be consistent. Like, either always pause in the middle or don't pause in the middle. Or always lag at the end of the fight or never lag at the end of the fight. Always do 1 bar or always do 2 bars. Like, let me know what it's gonna be. That load bar just... that one seemed okay. It was like... I feel like it's just like a little bit slow, right? Like right here, it's just like a little bit slow. Not too bad. But when it does the stuff after the fight, too, like, that's really annoying. Like right there. That's unnecessary. It's like doubling my load time. Up. We got 1. We only got 1 there, but it's still extra loading. Oh, I saw it. I don't even want to see it. Don't let me see it. See? That was good. Didn't even see it there. Up, there it was, though. Popped up at a different time. Up, saw it. Don't like it. I should probably be buying Imperial Deeds. I know a lot of people that are really deep into their 2030s and they're low on Imperial Deeds. Some people did it the wrong way and that's why they're low on Imperial Deeds, but I think it is a thing that could happen at some point. So I'm starting to buy them occasionally before it's a problem. Alright, Chad, going back to work. Got an angel offer last night, 4 event keys or a Medal of Nisha. I would have took the Medal of Nisha for sure. You're gonna need that for gold leading. The 4 event keys are good too. You got like a good offer there, but if you throw 4 event keys, you're probably not getting like this one. This right here always. I don't like buying Dragonite. Unless I'm closing the gap on something, I know exactly what it's going towards. If I know exactly what my Dragonite's going towards and it's not a random egg, then I would buy it. But if the Dragonite's going towards a random egg and you're hoping and praying, then I don't buy it. That was my strat. And I got all the dragons. Funky Town. You took the 4 event keys? Well, yeah, it was good either way, but I would have took the Medal of Nisha for sure. Yoke says I've had full cleared the Underspire for the last 2 months. I have 3 out of the 6. That sounds about right. Keep getting torches, Beg. I know. Some of those chests are crappy. Get like trait stones or trinkets or more torches. I got 5 out of 6, but I feel like I still feel like I got lucky still, even though I've done a lot of Underspire since. Like, I got the 5 out of the 6, like, really quick. Like, I probably had 5 Sentinels before anybody else in the game had 5 Sentinels. That's how quick I got them. And I wasn't even, like, going out of my way. I wasn't even, like, going super hard at it. There he is, finally. Jeez. He found his sunglasses. He lost his keys and his sunglasses. I have to go to the boss chest now, though. So we'll go to the boss chest, and we'll run a gap, and then I might have to go today. Can't really afford to be streaming too long today. There's Cindy again, dude. Like, my Cindy's used to be my lowest. I wonder what they're at now, because I feel like I see her quite a bit. Oh, wow. I got 3 in a row. That's pretty good. I got Freddy, then Cindy, then Hoagie. Back to back to back. Sometimes it's fun to, like, keep track of that kind of stuff, like rare stuff that happens while you're... Look at this! I got 4 Nomapalooza gnomes and, like, 5 fights there. 2 of them were Freddy's. So he's streaking now. He's naked, he's running across the field, like we did last month, at the end of the month, kinda, to save the month. Gold ring or 10 pet food. Always get pet food over treasure. Treasure is super easy to get, you're not gonna need it at a certain point. Pet food, you're probably gonna always need. Oh, another angel. Same thing. Well, cursed runes are okay for me, because I can turn them into vault keys in the Soul Forge, so I'll get the cursed runes. I have enough pet food for real. Pet food, I'm just kind of adding it to the pile. I still kind of need it, but I do have a big pile of it. Cursed runes, I actually use them to craft vault keys, so I could run out. It's usually the thing I run out of. Or treasure maps. So now I'll actually, if it was treasure maps or pet food, I might pick treasure maps. And it's not to run the treasure maps, it's to turn them into vault keys. Treasure maps has gone up in, like, my priority of picking, like, the angel, at least. If she even gives treasure maps. You know what I mean. If I see treasure maps, it's not as bad as... It used to be like a pass, automatic pass, like, no way, Jose. I'm not doing treasure maps. But if it's treasure maps versus something completely useless, I'll take the treasure maps. Somebody pointed that out to me. I didn't even, like, think about it. Could have been Tyrion, could have been Beg. Somebody like that was like, you could turn the treasure maps into vault keys. And I'm like, yeah, that is the thing I seem to run out of when I can't craft any more vault keys in the Soul Forge. So if it's like between treasure maps and something terrible, might as well grab them. Alright, I'm just finishing up on this boss chest. I'm going to run a gap, and then we'll see where we're at from there. You know, the train is really, like, on freaking blocks. Cobwebs, blocks on it. Trey brought his Dust Devil. Pretty horrible this month. Might be closing down soon, you know. We're in bankruptcy. We're a little bit behind on the mortgage. They're looking for us. We're parking it backwards with the plates off. Putting it in 4-wheel drive, turning the wheels. Parking somewhere strange and walking. They're looking for us with the tow truck type of business. We still got it, we're still driving it, but we're hiding. Putting on ghost plates. We're like very paranoid looking through the blinds every day, every time we hear like a truck outside in the parking lot. It is what it is, I guess. Feel like the YouTubers die before the game dies, probably.
Mana surge.
You always still have the rinky dinks, the startups, like the OGs are gonna be dying. Alright, let's run this gap. Okay, let's get our team ready. We're at 0 out of 100 on our myth stones. Is what I shoot for before I run a gap. Look around the house, make sure nothing's going on. I'm streaming, so I already know. I'm good to go. We got 15 minutes straight to be able to play the game. We just got a couple of Freddies. Let's see how many Cindy's we got. I'm curious. Dang, I went up to 19. That used to be my lowest one, Cindy. Now I have 19 as my second highest. This one used to be... I had a time where I had 0 Baz and 0 Freddy. Now I got 9 Baz. But I do got 3 Freddy. That's not bad. That kind of made up for yesterday. How quick I got 2 Freddys there. So let's run a gap. I'm all the way ready. I got it. My medals are fine. I'm in the right place. I got the right team. It's down from the top, dummy, not up from the bottom. I got 3 gaps. Let's go. See how many I can get. I think this is my only... Anyway, I probably shouldn't be talking about certain things. Pretend. Alright, let's go. Let's see what we can get. I want to see... I don't really care. Just want to see some epics. Lots of vault keys. Particularly epic vault keys would be great. No loading. Hitting my triggers on point. Frame perfect. That's all I want to see. Chat just crashed. I'll have to hit that button when I can. Great. Here's a good time. Refresh. Best time to be doing something is like during the load bar. Right there. You gotta do something real quick right there. Gotta do something real quick right here. That's when you do it. Changing your YouTube video to something different. Skipping a commercial. Refreshing your chat because it crashed. Stuff like that. About to start streaming like Dark Souls and EverQuest. Like, yeah. Like not care type of deal. I think Mondays and Fridays Gems of War will never go away until I'm all the way done. I'm thinking about like a Tuesday or a Saturday every once in a while. Do something I want to feel like doing. Cinemirage knockers. Treasure gnomes I like. Soul gnomes I don't like. But every gnome has a chance of dropping a vault key, so they're all fine. But in particular, I would like to see... Oh no. Of course my son is calling in the middle of a gap. He's gonna have to message me. Ugh. Drop my phone. Piss. I'm gonna text while I do this. It's gonna be a crappy gap. Ah, stupid phone. My phone is horrible. I have to lose my service too. Probably mute while I'm huffing and puffing. Don't mind picking people up, but if it's all of a sudden, like right now, like, can you pick me up right now? Ah! Just think ahead a little bit. I know what I'm doing doesn't matter to anybody. For real. What up, Anita? How's it going? That's the real problem, you know. I would love to just stream and do YouTube as a hobby, like, for fun. But it's like... it takes time. And I already did that. I did that 9, 8, 7 years ago. I was just having fun doing it as a hobby. And I already did that. You don't really want to go back to that, right? We already did that. It was cool. You don't really want to go back to that. It's like you make it to the NFL. You don't really want to go back to the minor leagues. And if you do, it's usually not a good thing. My phone's about to die. Oh no. Hook it up. Put the display down. Ah, I can't even play this. Sometimes when it's being like crazy loading, I'll stop jamming on the X button in between, hoping that helps. When you got a prompt, obviously, but like right here, just like preload. Don't jam on the button. Alright, I want to see some epics. I don't even know how many I had, though. I think it was single digits. You're going on 4 hours of sleep? Man, I can never sleep for real. I got some sleep the other night, and it was like, hallelujah. Felt so good the next day for once. I've always had like chopped up sleep. I don't have insomnia, but I can't stay asleep. I don't know, maybe that is insomnia. Like I'm able to fall asleep, but I only sleep for like 2 hours, then I wake up, and then it takes me like 30 minutes to fall back asleep, and then I only sleep for 2 or 3 hours, then I wake up, and then it takes me like 30 minutes to fall back asleep, and then I sleep for another hour or something. I feel like my REM sleep is on 0%. Like 90% of the time. Stomach don't hurt anymore. Like the other day I had the stomach thing. A lot of people in my house had it too though, so it just goes worse for me because I've always had like stomach issues, so when I have like a stomach bug, it's like a little bit worse. But everybody in the house was like kind of feeling it. So I think it was just something that was going around a little bit. Added to it. Plus I ate the dumbest combination. Crow's here. How's it going? No, nobody in real life tunes into my streams. Not really. You know, occasionally. I didn't want people IRL to know about it. Only my closest people know about it for real. I know like a couple like family members know. They don't know my channel though. I don't like tell them the channel. They know I used to make money on YouTube. They thought I was pretty cool, but got Epic Valky. I probably told like, let's see, like one, like my immediate family, which is like 5 people, and then they may have told like 1 or 2 people, but I don't think they tell them like the channel. And then like maybe 2 or 3 other people. But nobody's like subscribed or watches except for occasionally one of my sons, and occasionally Mrs. Cindy will like leave a like or something. She just feels bad for me. She hears me complaining all the time, so she'll just get on and leave a like. She likes my voice comes on though. My kids think it's cool, but then I have to tell them, well, you know, not doing so well. Mrs. Cindy thinks it's cool, but kind of like a waste of time. My kids think it's cool, but they don't understand, like, not as cool as they think. And then everybody else probably just thinks I'm an idiot that's wasting time. As far as like real life people. One time Miss Cindy told the neighbors, which was like the worst thing ever. Then they were up my butt like and I didn't like them. I told her like, don't tell anybody. Like you can tell them like vaguely, but don't like give them the freaking link. One time she told like in our old neighborhood, like I hated these people that lived next to us. And she like told them about it for some reason. She was like kind of bonding with the mother of the neighbors that I didn't like, and they were like chatting back and forth on Messenger or something, and she accidentally told them the channel and everything, and they were like so excited and started bugging me. And I was nice, but I didn't like them in the first place, and they were really annoying. So then they just became even more annoying. Like, you did not tell them. Now they're gonna be at my streams, like, giving out personal information. Anita, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Went to Florian. Good shot. Hit the target. You're gonna go ruin your first brisket? Yeah, I wish this would be successful. That'd be like cool for my life. That's why I keep trying. This is what I want to do, but it's not going well. What do you do in that case? When the thing that you want to do just doesn't work out. You gotta go do something you don't want to do. Which I've already done before, like plenty. Most of my life, for real. I was working, I did all kinds of stuff. From a really young age, I like bought my own first car. My parents didn't buy it. I bought all my own cars. Like my parents never bought nothing. I mean, not nothing, you know what I mean. They just never, if I wanted something extra, like a car, I bought it myself with my money from my job. And then I was like the only one working for a very long time in the household. And I still do, but it's not, I don't go to a traditional thing. But like both of my things have been suffering big time. It's like almost time to switch it up for real. Starting to get... I was really depressed the other day, just like sitting here. I don't do anything. When I'm depressed, I do nothing, which is like the worst. I should be like doing stuff, like going hard, like getting stuff done. When I get depressed, I just sit here and do nothing. It's just like so bad. Self-sabotager. I got really mad yesterday for some reason. It was just like money. You know, everybody has that problem. And then anyway. Try to wake up every day. I wake up every day, and I'm like, I'm gonna try to have a good day today. But then, like, something always happens. Unexpected. That makes everything worse. I'm pretty good at, like, waking up in the morning, like, not being, like, negative right away. It's just usually, like, throughout the day I get more negative. Which sucks, because then, like, Mrs. Senny gets off work, and then I'm, like, max negative. Probably. By the time she's off. I'm, like, mad at myself type negative. Alright, what do we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5? Eh. Maybe I did run another gap in there somewhere. Got 10 the first one yesterday, which is really good. Down to 10,000 gems, you see that? As soon as that dips under, I'm done buying stuff. Done buying offers. I haven't been, like, replenishing like I should the last, like, 2 weeks. I was before, that's why you didn't see it. It took forever. Like, if you go back to when I first started this strat, I had 33,000 gems, and I'm like, alright, I'm going to just buy every single offer I see for deeds or medals or tokens or imperial deeds or whatever. Like, all that stuff for kingdom level and power. It took this long, though. It's probably been almost a year. Like, it's been a long time. Like, it never went under 10k. And I was fighting against it, right? I wasn't just letting the gems go down. I was definitely fighting against it until, like, the last 2 weeks or so. But that's how quick, though, it can go when you stop fighting against it. We're almost down to 10k now. It was slowly going down, like, when I was fighting against it. But, you know, I was going to do some measures to make it take longer, open some glory chests, like, do more tributes, go hard in the vault event. But I haven't been doing that, so that's why you see it's almost down to 10k now. But once it gets under 10k, I got to stop. I got to let it build back up. I don't want to have... I don't know, that's just my strat that I'm doing. I could probably go lower. I could probably go down to, like, I don't know. I don't like having, like, just being in a certain, like, being in a high-level guild, and you don't want to... If I start seeing, like, 5,000 gems, I know that how quickly that can go. And you can end up struggling and not having enough gems for things eventually if you let it drop too low. So, I don't want to see anything. I don't like seeing I want to see the 5 digits up there, not 4 digits. So once I go under that 10k, it'll probably be this weekend if I keep doing gaps and hunting versus. Like, I'll keep getting offers and I'll keep buying them. It'll only take like 2 more offers to go under, probably. If I looked at these yet? Yeah, I already bought that. Anyway, I have 203 vault keys, but I think that's accumulation of, you know, to be completely honest, I had like 100, then we did the last vault event, then we did this one, so I'm doing pretty terrible, honestly. But you guys, I'm teaching you how to do it right. Don't do as I say, not as I do right now. But yeah, I'm gonna call it there, y'all. I gotta go figure out everything and I don't know. I can't afford to keep going today. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your kid about the channel, comment below. And I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for joining me today, Crow, Funky Town, Tyrion Shark, Anita. Anita with the gifted, thank you so much. Yoke the ham. Beg for mercy. The beg, we got Chad. Trey. Should be good to go today, Trey, I think. Pretty sure. But, anyway, let me kill this pinned message. Embarrassing. Alright, I'll see y'all. Have a good one. You're the best. Thank you so much, Trey and Anita. Peace out. Hope I took a screenshot.